Hello you guys, welcome back to my kitchen. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You're a real one. If you're not a subscriber, you need to become a real one and click the button as well as the bell so you can get notified every time that I upload a video. Today we're gonna be cooking rice, we're gonna be cooking salmon, and we're gonna be cooking broccoli. Sounds super basic, but it's actually not, because we're gonna be making it Mariela style. Look how amazing my hair looks. If you're curious as to what I used on my hair and why it looks like this, I washed it and I just used these amazing natural vegan products. They go by the name of Crowning-Glory, and I am gonna be reviewing them in my next video, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, you guys came here to check out my recipe, not my hair. Also guys, I can't forget to mention, the way that I will continue growing is with your help. So I need you to comment on this video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and leave some feedback. Any type of feedback is appreciated so you can help me grow. So until no further ado. Okay guys, so for this week's meal prep, I'm going to be making this Atlantic salmon fillets. I got these at Whole Foods, so I have 2 pounds of salmon inside this packet. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna be making broccoli with some cilantro and some peppers, and then I'm gonna be making some jasmine. Sorry guys, my camera cut me off, but I was saying that I'm going to be making some jasmine rice, and I finally gave in and purchased this very popular dispenser that they sell at Amazon. However, I do not recommend for you to add rice into the dispenser because it weighs it down, so don't copy me. So I like to make my rice in this pot. They sell it at my supermarket, but I would consider this to be like a Dominican pot. I love the way that it makes my rice. So I added some water, some sea salt, and a little bit of olive oil. And now we're going to add the rice. Alright, so I added my rice to the pot and I have it all the way up on high on the stove so we can get it simmering. I'm also going to be adding some mixed vegetables into my rice, as I always do. And I'm going to be adding some Mrs. Dash table blend. So it's a seasoning just to give it a different taste and have some variety. So I went ahead and added the veggies and I added the seasoning and I moved everything all around. So now I'm going to cover it with my lid and let it simmer. So it's finally boiling and we're gonna wait for the water to dry before we close the lid all the way. So this is what it looks like when your rice has no more water. I went ahead and moved it around and kind of positioned it like this, and I lowered the heat to number 5, and now I'm gonna put the lid on it for 15 minutes, and I'm not gonna open it at all during those 15 minutes. I'll be right back to show you guys what it looks like. So next we're going to make some salmon. So I have 4 fillets, 3 that I'm gonna meal prep and 1 that I'm gonna eat today. I seasoned it with ground black pepper, a little tiny bit of sea salt, a generous amount of Goya adobo light, and an extra generous amount of the Chef Paul magic seafood seasoning. And this is what I'm going to be spraying on my pan. Alright guys, so I would say that my pot is extremely hot, because before you put it on, it has to be extremely hot, and I'm gonna put all my fillets in there. So I'm just gonna be using a spatula. I'm just gonna let it sit on that side for maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll flip it over. Okay guys, and now I'm gonna flip them over. So I went ahead and flipped them over, and now I'm gonna add this sauce that I'm attempting to make. It has garlic, onions, red pepper, and cilantro, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of oat milk. I'm trying to make like a white sauce for the salmon, and in here there's also a little bit of soy sauce. So I'm just gonna add it right over it, just like that. And now I'm just gonna put a lid over it and let it simmer in those juices, and then I'll be adding the oat milk. I'm also going to be making some broccoli, and I already have my water boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my pot. So we have our broccoli simmering. I went ahead and flipped over my salmon. The veggies are done. So now I'm going to be adding the oat milk. Alright guys, so the salmon is done. This is what it looks like after I added the oat milk. So I'm so excited to try this sauce. I winged it. It's my first time doing this, but I think it's gonna taste pretty damn good though. So our broccoli has been boiling for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and drain the water now, and I'm gonna add some cream cheese and some cheese, and we're kind of gonna do a little broccoli casserole situation. You guys will see. So for the broccoli, I'm gonna be using this whipped cream cheese spread from Weight Watchers. If you're on Weight Watchers, this only has 2 smart points. That's basically 2 tablespoons, only have 50 calories, and it tastes bomb. I'm also gonna be using the Cabot Sharp Light 50 cheddar cheese. I love it because it has 50% less fat, and it's only 70 calories per serving. And 1 serving size is half a cup. So that sounds about right to me. So our rice is done, our salmon is done, and our broccoli is done. I'm gonna put everything on a plate now and dig in. So this is the finished product. So we have our creamy broccoli, we have our mixed veggies. I put a little bit of the sauce from the salmon on the top, and we have our amazing salmon. My plate is looking a little sloppy right now, but I can't wait to dig in. Alright, so my meal preps are done. I always like to do 3, and then in the middle of the week I do my next, just because I don't like to eat the same thing all week. And then also, if I cook 2 meals in one day, it's very time consuming, and today I just wanted to relax. So I'll show you how it looks inside. So I put my cheesy broccoli on one side, and then I added 1/4 of a cup of rice with the veggies, and then the salmon on top with the sauce. So it's so good. I already ate some as my dinner today, and let me tell you guys, I killed it with this one. So try it and let me know what you think in the comments. The salmon is spectacular. I absolutely love it. The cheesy broccoli, I'm so happy I did that because I love cheese. So I recommend this meal. Let me know if you guys try it, what you think about it in the comments.